Number one. Now, the very first story we are looking at today is interesting. It says, I want my source of money to be investigated. And this is Shatta Wale speaking. My brother, my sister, Charles Ni Amamensa is an artist par excellence right here in Ghana. He was called Badana. And after some time, he went into oblivion for 10 solid years underground. After enjoying fame to some level, we heard him sing Mokoho, Bandana from Ghana, oh, you know. And everywhere he went, he had the Ghana flag. Right after that, my brother, my sister, he dipped and went underground for 10 solid years. He explained this later when he said that, in fact, he went underground to study the business of music and also to study some of the newest forms of music production. He studied some sound engineering, so when he returned, he was producing his own music largely. He hit the streets so hard, and in no time, the whole of the streets in Accra and some other parts of Ghana all followed him, chanting SM for life, our blood, SM for life, SM for life. This is Shatta Wale. My brother, my sister, when he came, he taught us how to charge good enough money so that in the days of our retirement, if there's any, as musicians and artists, we will not be at the mercy of philanthropists. In fact,
these are some of the facts the industry don't want to admit, and they are trying their possible best to actually erase this side from our music history. But kudos to the likes of Black Rasta, putting in the work and always trying to give credit to where credit is due by giving Shatta Wale the ample respect, because we know the kind of work Shatta Wale actually put in making our artists look that attractive, in charging the fee that is worth their craft. And now everyone is enjoying from Shatta's labor. But because of the politics in this music industry, everyone is trying to give praise to where he or she is affiliated to. But the records are there. There are clear evidence. There are concrete proofs to back this claim. And Shatta is way clear.
He graced some of the biggest shows in Ghana and beyond. This is Shatta Wale. He told us that he was rich. We saw him flaunt his wealth. Cars. The latest cars. Some of the most luxurious cars. In fact, sometimes he even sat on money like a chair. He built money into a huge seat and he sat on that and smoked his favorite joint. My brother, my sister, Shatta Wale always credits himself for the hard work that he has put in. In fact, he would never have been able to reach this level of success. He says many were those who discouraged him. Many were those who fought him. Maybe because of his own attitude or otherwise. But this is Shatta Wale, my brother, my sister. I chanced upon a tape where Shatta Wale was speaking. What did he say in this tape? Remember that EOCO is on his heels. Raymond Archer is the boss of EOCO. And he is certain that Shatta Wale is into something dubious. He bought a yellow Lamborghini. And this yellow Lamborghini was said to have been shipped into the country via stolen wealth. Stolen money. One Amwa has come out to say that truly the money that was used to buy that Lambo was stolen. And it was shipped straight to Ghana and got into the hands of one Kwabena Edubuahin, former boss of the National Signals Bureau, NSB. My brother, my sister, the EOCO is still on the heels of Kwabena Edubuahin. Their case is lingering in court, and the EOCO boss, Raymond Archer, believes that there is no way Kwabena Edubuahin is not going in his own words, going down. And he told Shatta Wale this: the man you bought the car from is going down. I don't want you to go down. And if you yourself, you don't want to go down, it is time for you to cooperate with us so we'll deal with this issue. But today, my brother, my sister, it's not all about the yellow Lambo. It's about Shatta Wale daring EOCO to do something. Let's listen to this short tape, and when we return, we're going to hit it very hard. What is Shatta Wale saying? Open your ears and listen.
See, you go to dance somebody car for this Lambo money.
Man, for where? Mama, I be street up with they buy something for. Sometimes street when they buy these things where this thing happen. Mama, you win some, you lose some. Cause man, if I say I would go look for the boys where they can't sell the car for me, say it be long. Even now you know, say when you take money and touch street to buy something for them, you know be like this thing. Mama, the dealership, the garages and things all where they buy car for. When you go buy car for them right now, go back and go say you go take your money. Long. Long. So no be this kind of situation where I go, mama, the way God bless me. That mama said that boy I buy another Lambo. Oh, I did tell you something. Maybe that Lambo to make they go check him. Do I make the you know, but see me, do I make you know be the cast if I want me to verify where the money they come from. Everybody go shit for himself for this country. You don't want me to verify where the money they come from. If you say what Shatta Wale, hey, I study music, bad man.
Last time I see they call out the GI people when they come check you and so.
Exactly, because sometimes when these matters and things they happen, then Ghanaians they sit down.
This is Shatta Wale speaking. And you heard him live and clear. He wants his source of money to be investigated. He says he's a street boy and he buys his things from the street. And if there's a problem and he goes back to the street to try and get his money back, it's a long problem. Right now, what he wants is for his source of money to be investigated. And that is what EOCO wants to do right now. My brother, my sister. Now, the EOCO boss is convinced that there is something dubious going on. We all know that Shatta Wale was arrested in the UK. My brother, my sister, and she was shipped all the way from the UK to America to face trial and justice, where she pleaded guilty to some charges. My brother, my sister, these are people who move from one platform to the other, telling people how independent they are, how nobody should allow any man to, bluff around them, and that they must be independent like them. Little did we know that they were thieves. Scammers. People stealing from some old white people who have saved all their money for their retirement. And they want a little bit of warmth. These people go in there with their pretty faces and bodies, and then they try to use that to scam these people. There are a lot of Ghanaians who think that there's nothing wrong with scamming white people. And they give all sorts of reasons. We have pastors and prophets who even pray for these scammers to have good luck so they can scam. Now the other name for stealing is scamming. My brother, my sister, when Shatta Wale went in, she boasted that she was going to come out and shame the enemies. The week she said she was coming up, it didn't happen. But many of us from where we sat, we knew that there was a plea deal that had gone on. What is the plea deal? In America and England and some other parts of the world, if you are looking for a certain mafioso, a certain criminal gang, and one member has been arrested and the others are eluding you, all you do is, you know what? Instead of going in for 50 years, we can let you go in for just 2 years. If you can lead us to all these other people. In Jamaica, we call them informants. My brother, my sister, if you accept that thing, that's the plea deal. So you show them where each one of them is. Right after that, serve some 1 year, and then you go. Was that what Shatta Wale took? Was it a plea deal? Because right after Shatta Wale came out, many more people in Ghana started being caught, including people who were so close to her. Kofi Boat. Right now in Shatta Wale's tent, the FBI is on his heels. And now, I am glad he has come out to say, hey, come and investigate my source of wealth. But EOCO believes that the wealth is not clean. EOCO has its own facts. Shatta Wale has his own facts. At the end of the day, Ghana would win. Who is doing skullduggery? Who is running away from cleanness? Who is dirty and who is clean? I am glad that some of these things are happening. My brother, my sister, when people work hard and make their money, and in just a few hours, some people are able to trick them and steal the money off them. It is terrible. Some people commit suicide. Some are not able to live again normally. Even look at what happened with the DDEP in Ghana. People genuinely took their money and gave out to the nation, borrowed to the nation. Now they want their money back, and it's a hell of a trouble. We can't give you the money because the nation is in trouble. Many have died. Many have gone through mental issues and they will never return to normalcy. Let alone somebody who has saved all his life and wants a little bit of warmth, and through a romance scam, this person is robbed of everything. Several millions. Hajia for real and her group, my brother, my sister, were involved in that. Now, what most of them do, they don't really have any talent in music. They get into music and they have people send money into their accounts. Thieves and criminals and scammers, they scam people and make a lot of money. Now, how to bring the money home is a problem. So what they do is they go through some of these so-called musicians who have no talent, and then they put the money into their account because money has been going in there. Oh, these are musicians, they make a lot of money. Or these are businessmen, they make a lot of money. Pastors are even involved in this. Churches in Ghana, Nigeria, and some other parts of the world are into this new kind of scam. I say new, but it's really not new. Money laundering. Somebody sits in a small village in Ghana, scams somebody of about 20 million American dollars. How to bring the money in here is always a problem. So they look for somebody like Black Rasta, who has an international appeal and probably makes some good music. You see? And then, oh, Black Rasta, we want to pass some 10 million into your account. When it comes, come, and then we'll come and take 8 million and give you 2 million. Then they bargain. The churches are doing it. Scammers are all over the place enjoying this kind of thing. My brother, my sister, a lot of our colleagues are involved in this. If you are not involved in it, forget about any money. When they release their music, fellow scammers who have stolen credit cards will stream and stream and stream, and they have millions of views. You go back and check the music you have put there, and you have only 2 views. Because no scammer is your friend. No scammer is following you. My brother, my sister, it is happening in Jamaica, happening in Africa, and so many other parts of the world. And now the FBI is coming after them, one after the other. I am glad that Shatta Wale has come out boldly to say that, hey, check me. I am ready for you to look at how my money comes in. And at the end of the day, if you don't find anything wrong, there will be trouble. He uses some expletives there that I will not be able to repeat. But that's what he said. How many more of these guys can come out and say, I am ready for you to check my source of money. Investigate me. Investigate my source of wealth. At this point, I want to say kudos and congratulations to Shatta Wale to be bold enough to come out and say this. It takes real guts. At the end of the day, we shall see who are the boys and who are the men. It's the Black Port, aka